Hi, I'm Sensei Mark, and I'm here with Sensei Ken, and we're just kind of talking about the martial arts and why it's a passion for me. And there's really a couple of reasons that the martial arts are a passion, but I have to go back to why I started the martial arts as an adult. I did martial arts as a kid, very briefly, was not impressed, moved on to other stuff. But about 15 years ago, my son was training here as a 3-year-old. And I was in the dojo, like most dojo parents. I was here on Saturdays, and then it was Monday and Wednesdays, and then it was Tuesday and Thursdays. And the more time I spent here, the more I felt like, boy, I'm here. I really need to do something that's for me, for my health, and for my fitness. I was in a very tough job, a very stressed out human being, and the martial arts offered me an opportunity to get rid of some of that stress. So, we always joke about, taking your shoes off and leaving your troubles in your shoes at the door. That's what it really became for me. I met some very important people in my life, probably the closest friends I've ever had. Most importantly, Sensei Ken, but Sensei Mac and Sensei Holman as well. And over the next couple of years, I got a lot of advice from Ken and from Sensei Randy and Sensei Mac to get out of a very unhealthy work environment. I felt like I was trapped, and to some extent that I was, but I continued to train, and my job continued to get more stressful, and eventually, between Sensei Mac and Sensei Ken and Sensei Randy, they convinced me I had to do something, and I made a change, and it completely changed my life. I stopped working to pay a mortgage and started working to have a better life and more balance in my life. It's hard not to be passionate about something that has such a positive effect on your life. And I did that for a while. I continued to train, and I started working as an assistant instructor. I'll never forget the day I started. Sensei Casey was here in room number 3, and he was teaching a group of, I want to say, 7 to 10-year-old orange and blue belts. And it was like watching a man trying to herd cats. And I stood at the door, and I watched them teach, and I watched these kids who were, he'd be at one end of the room, and that end of the room would be in control, but the other end of the room, it would slowly be, gathering a storm. And so I volunteered to go on the floor and just, go in and help and, try to kind of help him keep control while he was teaching. And I fell in love with teaching the martial arts. I've had the opportunity to teach a lot of different things. I've taught real estate. It's such an incredible opportunity to affect people's lives. So that gets me to the second passion of my life. My wife and I have been together for over 30 years, and she and I made a pact about 10 years ago. We decided that we were going to change the world. And we're not going to change the world earth-shattering, we're not Bill Gates, not that kind of change the world, but we were going to each change the world one kid at a time. And Karate West gave me that opportunity. And I've had wonderful experience in learning how to teach children with disabilities. Specifically, I'm very interested in teaching kids with Asperger's, autism, and opportunity to present on things like bullying, not just kids, but bullying in the workplace for adults. And it's just been an incredible experience. So if you wonder why I come in every day, and I come here, and some of you see me come in my business armor, my suit, my tie, and then you see me come into class, and I'm dressed like everybody else. I'm just in my gi, and I'm here to train, and I'm here to play, and I'm here to change lives. So that's what I'm about. So thanks.